Alrighty guys, so we are back with another episode of Factorio 1.0 Space Exploration Mod. So I was looking around at our map and I noticed there's two places that we do not have our meteor defense protection. One of them is our coal up here, and one of them is our uranium down here. We're getting hit because the train is going around and pushing the biters back, so you know it's hacking them off. They're coming out. That's an ongoing thing. So first thing we want to do is we want to build, because I got one build, I didn't build the other one, so we need to go build another meteor defense platform, because I didn't realize that we were missing one up at the coal as well. I wanted to go protect the uranium, but we also want to protect the coal. So let's go ahead and just grab the stuff real quick. We can make it as we go up on the train. We need to grab some ammo for it while we're at it. What else do we need? We need glass motors, steel plate. So let's do 68, because we've got some stuff in hand for something else that we want to do. Glass, 20 glass. So we want to grab another 20 on top of what we got. Close enough. We need some electric motors. We'll grab some, and then we need some concrete. Alright, there's 40 concrete. What are we out of here? Oh, stone. Alright, we'll have to, when we get back, we'll put some stone in. Alright, so we can get that one started. We got our stuff. Let's go on over here and get on a train. So what we are going to do, oh, let me update you on something else. Where is it? Right here. Alright. Nope, that's not it. Where's barrels? Where's our barrels? Oh yeah, barrels. Here we go. Alright, so one of the things I did, and I turned this off because we had a bunch of them, is I put two crates here that are going to feed barrels onto this line. We're going to have to figure out a way of recycling our barrels, because we're going through them, but we're bringing them back. So we really kind of need to do something with them. Now, one of the things I got going here is we're sending petroleum gas up to our rocket silo, and the reason for that is in preparation for our next trip up, which is coming up. So we got that going. Let's jump on the uranium train here. It's been waiting patiently for us. I turned it off automatic on the manual, and let's go up to uranium pickup. Vroom vroom. And we're off. We're only using coal, so it's not these aren't the fastest trains in the world, but they serve their purpose. They don't have to be fast. Alright, so we want to put... Wow! Got a lot of them that we're running down on, so we're gonna have to go down here and hit this one up soon. We only got, well, we got a little under 600. We're okay. We're still all right. We got plenty in reserve. But we want to go ahead and protect this site. So let's plop this sucker down. Somewhere in here seems good enough, I think. Put 50 in it. It's charging, so that should be good to go. Now we just gotta go hit up our coal, and we're just gonna run up there. I don't know whether I got the landmines out of the concrete yet or not, so we got to be careful around those sites. And I guess let's plop it. Looks like, yeah, that's good enough. That's charging. Okay, so the reason we're trying to make sure everybody's got missile protection is, if you remember, we've got some kind of cosmic thing coming, coronal mass ejection. We got another 3 hours and 40 minutes, so we're getting close to the time for that's going to hit. I think we have time to go ahead and do this episode before that hits, and then the next episode, it should be just about ready to take place. So we're going to go ahead and we'll make sure to film that and get that posted. In speaking to a couple of people, apparently that is a new thing for space exploration. It's not in the old version. So I know there are some folks who have played it before who are kind of interested to see what it is. Is my understanding that, like I say, it was not part of the mod before. So that should be an interesting little thing. So let's go on up here to our rocket. And like I say, I brought up another line, and we've been putting in petroleum gas barrels. We've also, grabbed up a bunch of solid rocket fuel and put that in there. And then, of course, we needed water. We're low on water up there. Now, I've been looking around. I have not watched the videos yet, but I have been looking around at some other folks' videos. And it looks like people who have played this mod before have basically had rocket arrays that had a whole bunch of rockets going up, like one for water, one for lube, one for what have you. We're not at that stage of manufacturing yet where we've got that luxury, but I think that's where we want to head. I think that's what we'd like to do. I think we'll be able to regulate what's going up there better. Right now, what I did is I just set each of these to a number, and I'm reading off of the launch pad. And I've got them turned off right now, so that the only thing that it's going to do is when we launch, it's going to build the new rocket. That's it. And we're behind on rocket fuel because we put a lot of it. I put a lot of it in the rocket. We're also got to go down and readjust at some point our refinery, because our numbers are out of balance down here with regards to what we have. I mean, I got a whole bunch of petroleum gas, and I got nothing of the other stuff. So we need to go down here and regulate some of this stuff using circuits and get it all set up so that we're balancing these out again, because we are sucking the bottom of the tank on everything except for sulfuric acid and petroleum gas. And what happens is it hits 25, these shut down regardless of the other stuff. So we've got to stop. We got to regulate how much of this is converting from light oil into petroleum gas, etc. So that's something we're going to have to go down and address at some point. But anyway, let's get on the rocket, and we're going to head for the landing pad, right? And everything else is good to go. Now, the reason we are going up today is science. We are making these. We are making the machine learning data up there, and last episode we successfully got that going. But the other thing we need chemical gel. Everything else we're already making, and we've got some of it up there. We need to make chemical gel. So chemical gel is pretty simple. It's petroleum gas and cosmic water, and it's made in space manufacturing. So we don't have any more space manufacturing available. So we're taking up parts to make that, and we're taking up petroleum gas so that we can make the gel. At that point, we should, because we have some of the other stuff up there, be able to make one of those, or be able to start making that science. Now, that also has to be made in space manufacturing, so we're taking up parts to make a second one. One of the byproducts that we have up there hanging out right now is this cosmic water, this contaminated cosmic water. We have to convert that back to cosmic water. That's done in a decon facility. We don't have one of those up there, so we're taking up the stuff to make one of those. So we've got 3 buildings that we've got to make up there, and then at that point, I think we can make rocket science. I think we'll have enough stuff at that point to make it, because we'll have 2 space manufacturing plants to make the rocket science, or one to make the rocket science, one to make the gel, and then we will have a decon facility to make, or to convert that stuff back. I think that's everything, guys. So let us head up there. Let's see. I think we've got. You know what? Let's check before we go up, just to make sure that we have life support up here. And we have 128, so we have life support up there. We should be good to go. That should be the only other thing we need. I'd hate to get up there and die of not being able to breathe. All right, so let's head up and let's do this thing. Woohoo! All right. So that should get that all started, right? Yeah, and there's our barrels coming out, our empty barrels and what have you. We got a crap ton of them up here, that's for sure. All right, so let us go over here and let us grab our manufacturing stuff that we need. That's a life support facility. We don't need that. We need that. We're going to go up here and put that down. And we're going to tell that to make 2 of those. Oh, we need cosmic water. We can't put it right there. Alright, we have to hook it up down here. My bad. Where is it? Alright. Manufacturing plant. There's one. Right? Alright, there's one. There's 2. Alright. So, now we need a decon facility. We got to grab our vulcanite block for that. Alright, so let's do the easy one first. It doesn't quite fit, but that's okay. If it is like on the ground, as long as part of it is in the electricity zone, that should be all we should have to worry about, right? Oh, pipes. Let us grab some pipes. Space pipes. Space pipes. I don't think we need the undergrounds, but we got space pipes. Okay, so let us scooch this out. One more. We'll mess up all our pretty, but that's okay. There it is. Mostly because I don't want to go right to there, because I don't know which side is the right side right now. Alright. So, we're going to go from contaminated cosmic water to clean cosmic water. Right? So... no, that's the only way we can do it. Okay. So that to that. That to that. And then we need a tank. And we need a crate. We need a tank. We got a crate. We need an inserter. We got an inserter. Because this is going to make cosmic water decontaminant, which is biosludge, which we'll have to figure that out later, and contaminated scrap. So we'll have to figure out how to get rid of our biosludge later. And we'll have to get rid of our contaminated scrap later. Alright. put it there. We'll put it there. There we go. So now we got contaminated scrap. And that's going to process all of that water from our manufacturing process back into there and back into our system. Right? And then this should be making water. This should be filling up and then not filling up because of the fact that it's got to go into there. This should be empty at this point. For over here, let's get our stuff that we need. So we need plates, green plates, we need red plates, we need copper, right? Green plates, red plates, copper. Did we bring copper up with us? We brought copper up with us, brought green plates and red plates. This is why I turned off the stuff to fill down there, because I wasn't sure how full it was going to be up here, what we were going to need. There we go. How is this looking on supplies? That's plenty. That's getting low. So we're going to have to bring up copper plates and iron plates in abundance. But in the interim, that's going to make some more of those. Okay. So we got the easy one done and out of the way. We're going to have to figure out what the hell to do with this contaminated biosludge later, and this contaminated scrap later. Right now, though, let us look at chemical gel, and that's going to take cosmic water and petroleum gas. So we're going to have another set of machinery emptying into another set of tanks. So I'm thinking this is going to move. I hate to do it because it's going to waste the liquid that was in it. But I don't think we have a lot of choice. Because we want to move this further over. Oh, we got a belt. We better have belts. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, we damn well better have belts. There we go. And that solves the problem of having to put one in there, too. Now, let us revamp these. right? And that one's got the filter inserter there, so that's that. So then we're going to want, crap, we're going to want another filter inserter. Hopefully we've got some up here. Please tell me we've got some filter inserters. Yes. Alright, so another filter inserter. This one is going to be set to petroleum gas. Where are we going to put it? Can't put it over there. Alright. Temporarily. Temporarily. We're going to put it down here. And we are going to want and that is going to untank petroleum gas. Ooh. Ooh. Let's do this. Now let's untank petroleum gas. Because then we can do that. Alright, there we go. Now, since it put it all in there and we don't want it all in there, we need to add petroleum gas to these. And we need to exclude petroleum gas from these. Now we know it's working, and it's sending petroleum gas over here, and that's untanking it and putting it in there. Woohoo! Alright, so there's what we need there. Alright, so let us make gel. And gel needs petroleum gas, which we just took care of, and cosmic water. And it is made in space manufacturing. So can we put it here? Petroleum gel. And that can go in there. Like that. Right? We're going to have one under. We're going to have to make more pipes when we get down on the ground. There it is. Now it's making it, right? So now we need to tank it. Oh, we need to save the game. Do 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 do. I don't know how much it's going to make, but we'll put 2 tanks down for now. Okay, so now we're making petroleum gel. That is all we need to make science. We've got everything now. Now we need to put down our other space manufacturing. We can put them anywhere. Let's get them out of our way. So, space manufacturing. And that needs all of these things. And where is our gel input? So we need to either go up 1 or down 1 to line up with that. And the less pipes we use, the better. So there's our space gel, right? Our chemical gel. Everything else is physical objects. And to be honest with you, for right now, what do we need? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items in and 1 item out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in. And then we need 1 item out. And if we can get past this, yes we can. Oh, there it is. It's over there. Okay. Right? Right, okay. So once we have all of our items, and we can come up here later and route these, because we're going to have to come up with some more. We're going to have to make a bunch more belts and everything else anyway. Now, one of the things I brought up, it should be in here, is that. And I brought up a bunch of that. So there's those. Nice. There's those. And then we need solar panels. Solar panels. And those. Now, this is not a perfect setup because we're having hand jam stuff, but it'll get us started. What else do we need? We need barrels. That's the last thing we need is barrels, isn't it? Alright. So going to put the rest of the rocket fuel. We're going to carry some with us, but we're going to put the rest of it there. We're also going to leave the rest of this miscellaneous stuff up here, except for the pipes that we can't use, so that it's up here for us. And we're going to go ahead and we are going to grab our sulfur, grab our rough data storage. Yeah, we'll grab everything. Because our rough data storage goes right here. We don't care about that. Sulfur. That's it for that. So we'll put that down here. Everything else is coming back with us, except for barrels. And barrels are going right here. Oh, and let us uncue that. So there it is, guys. We is making space science. So now we get to figure out what we want from science, right? And it's anything from here on up. Now, what I'd like is more of these power beacons, these pylon substations. But I think they are a little ways down on the tech tree. So I think for now we'll have to use just the regular substations and stuff. That would be nice to have those, though. Because they cover a whole wide area. All the pluses I'm not super interested in. That we're all getting into the other techs, but I just want to see if I missed where the pylons were. I don't understand why you would want biter capsules. I guess if you were PvP kind of thing, maybe. There it is, pylon. Distributes like a 64 grid connection. So it takes two other sciences. It takes blue science and pink science to get to it. And we are a little ways away from getting to there. We got a bunch of different tech that we're going to have to get to first. So that's 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 10, and 100. That's not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 720, 8, 20, 9, 10, 11, or 10, 11, 12, 1700 tech before we can get to this. And that's not counting making these other sciences, which, yeah, we're gonna be a while. So I guess we're gonna be a while on those. That being the case, I'm thinking flat solar panels is going to be nice because it'll let us be able to walk across our solar panels. They give us better efficiency than a regular solar panel does. Or 400 kilowatts. A regular solar panel is what? 60 kilowatts. So we would be taking up a hell of a lot less room, and we could be using the solar panels for other things. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to, it's expensive, but we're going to take flat solar panels as our research. I don't know how many this sucker makes of each one and how many of them we're going to be able to make. Oh, and apparently, alright, so we need to do something here, because apparently it exports 2 items. So let's get this fixed. We need another chest. Alright. I wasn't paying attention. This makes 2 things. So the first one we want is that. But then we got this other item that it's making that we don't want it to gum the works up. And these are what? Junk data cards. Junk data cards. Okay, a junk data card. What do we do with a junk data card? Junk data card and thermal -100 thermo fluid is going to give us a blank data card most of the time and a broken data card part of the time. Right now we're just going to let them build up, I think, until we figure out what to do with them. This is going to give us 8 science pack and 1 junk data card per. So we're going to get a pretty good amount out of what we got going here. So that's 200 times 8, 1600. Yeah, we'll be able to get a decent amount of research out of what we got going here. That's kind of nice. Now, I'm pretty sure, I'm not 110% certain, but I'm pretty sure, I'm mostly sure, that we can set our technology from anywhere. So we can let this run now. I think we are golden, guys. I think we have technology going. Now, we're going to need to send up some water. And we're going to need to send up some more petroleum gas. But we can do that remotely. We don't have to send a rocket with us in it anymore. Well, we do, but not always. Because we're still going to have to come up here and hand jam this stuff. Right? We're still going to have to come up here because we have not done that yet and got that all set up so that it delivers everything. We need more belts and stuff. But the belts and stuff we can make, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we can make them on the ground. We can make our belts on the ground. We can make our pipes on the ground. So those are things we can prep ahead of time before we come up here. So we're good to go now. Check out our disco dancing ball. Oh, and there's the other thing we got to bring up. We got to bring up science. We're going to run out of science. We got to bring science up with us. So we need to send a rocket ship up with water, with petroleum gas, and with the pieces, parts, junk that we need to power this sucker. So we can make a list, because we can look at this from down on the planet, and we can make a determination on what we need to bring up here. But we're going to take, because we don't want these barrels to completely overtake us. So we're going to take barrels home with us. And we'll figure out what to do with them later. I don't know if we can recycle them up here into something. We're going to use some of them, obviously, for science, but probably not all of them. But guys, there it is, man. We are making space science. How freaking cool is that? We're making freaking space science, guys. So there it is. It'll be ready for the next time we got to go up. We will just have to fill it up with what we want it to be filled up with. Alrighty, guys. So that is freaking awesomeness. Oh yeah, the other thing I did is I added a chest that we can start putting these in when we come back. Now, what we can set up there, and I think we already have a cargo rocket silo up there, is we could set it up so that when these things are sent, when we send it up, we can put these back into a rocket up there and eventually automate sending the junk back down here. So there we go. All right, guys, but yeah, it's been an hour. We are 3 hours away, and there we go. All right, we have science. So cool. I will talk to you later. Bye.